Hi, so I'm recording a little bit earlier than I usually do on these days because of the Super Bowl, and I know it probably sounds hard to believe, I guess, but my friend that I've known since childhood is the chef of Patrick Mahomes, and he is at the Super Bowl today, and even though I've never been like really into sports very much, I still would like to watch it and root for him because I'm happy for my friend who's really come a long way to get to where he is, and he worked really hard to accomplish all that, and really proud of him for everything that he's done. So just like I said last year at the same time in my older video, I'm sure that they're going to do great. I'm sure the Chiefs are going to win, but I'd still like to watch and be able to root for them and, in a way, root for my friend, even though he isn't actually playing in the game. He's the chef of the uh, player who is. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the way I said that was like kind of awkward. I don't really know how to talk about things. I guess I just do my best, and I guess that's all anybody really can do. But looking forward to that in a little bit, in about an hour. I had dinner already, and I think I ate too much because I feel a little sick. But it could be other things too that are causing that. Um, wasn't really sure specifically what to talk about this week, other than that I had almost stopped taking the spironolactone already. I didn't take it on Friday, and I messaged my endocrinologist about it because I was afraid that some of the things I was experiencing were because of it. I had like a major depressive spiral initially around the beginning of last week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or so, maybe even Thursday. No, no, no. Thursday, I had a pretty good day actually. Um, and that day, I had taken it, so it kind of confused me a bit, and is part of what made me feel more okay with trying it again after taking a break from Friday to see if that would help. But yeah, I was having the major like mental health spiral, just having like not good thoughts, like wishing I hadn't been born, like I'm never gonna get where I want to be, those kinds of like intrusive thoughts, and worrying about things, including like side effects, which could have like caused like a negative feedback loop. Um, yeah, worrying about atrophy even too, which is like a scary thing to me. I had issues with that in the past, but trying to approach it from a better mindset, and also reassure myself that things are going to be okay, and that it's not going to be like the way the intrusive thoughts are making it out to be, that there's things that I can do to have a more desirable outcome aside from the negative like thoughts and stuff that I was experiencing. I was also experiencing like fatigue. I wasn't sure if it was because of not getting enough rest, or if it was from like the medication as a side effect, because that is another side effect that's listed if you look it up. I had difficulty sleeping because of the increased need to urinate because of it being a diuretic. So I was waking up during the night, whereas that wasn't exactly like a regular occurrence before. It's basically been just about every night for me, except for this past night. I actually didn't really need to get up before I was waking up, I guess. But when I was waking up, I did have to use the bathroom. So That's not really like an unusual thing for me though. What else did I experience? Uh, I know there was other things. I'm just kind of blanking because I always have a hard time focusing my thoughts when I'm doing these. Um, yeah, there was the depression, the fatigue, and I also was experiencing some other like weird sorts of feelings that could have been completely unrelated to like weird feelings in my chest, and I guess like some stomach issues too that could have been related or could have been unrelated and just coincidence or kind of in my head or whatever. But gastrointestinal issues are a thing that's listed as a side effect. But alternatively, I read online too that some people had their issues helped by taking spironolactone, which is like another thing that kind of motivated me to keep trying it and seeing where things go. I definitely have really, really appreciated the almost immediate improvement in my skin. I haven't had as many breakouts as usual, and that's even with doing like my skincare and everything, taking dutasteride, taking the estradiol, being very diligent with my skincare and what I eat. I still like get breakouts, but that's been even more diminished in just the short time that I've been taking spironolactone again, which is really awesome. And looking online at, people's pictures of how their skin has improved while being on it also is a motivational thing for me. It's just something I'm so tired of, struggling with, and to have the opportunity to be able to maybe finally be done with that is something that's hard to pass up, even with like, the anxieties I have about it. Uh, Very, very hard to pass up. I mean, I know from experience from when I was on it for 3 years before that was the clearest my skin had ever been. And I actually didn't really have a skincare routine at that time either. I think I just washed my face before bed, and that was pretty much it. And I guess, I mean, I was washing my face when I would shower too, but, uh, just kind of like a very basic thing. I wasn't specifically using things for skincare like I am now. Didn't have a dermatology prescription like I do. I was doing the very bare minimum, I guess, and I had amazing results compared to like literally everything else I had tried. And I tried tons of prescriptions from dermatologists and face washes and pills and stuff. None of it had as much of an impact as that. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see where things go with that. It's something that I guess is easy for people to take for granted, but for somebody who's, struggled with breakouts for so long, the thought of having clear skin is just, it seems like a dream come true, I guess. So, yeah, I do feel pretty good about, like how it looks right now too. I mean, I know it's not perfect, and I guess maybe for some people, they might still have like a problem with things, but I'm just grateful for the way that it is right now. And as I said already, I'm really looking forward to things going forward in that regard. Um, since it's almost time to wrap this up, I do think that I have a laser appointment this coming weekend, and now that I'm thinking about it, I think I forgot to mention another thing that I think that I was experiencing that was a side effect, but wasn't so sure. But I don't know. Maybe it's not really worth getting into. Uh, Work went pretty well this past week, aside from the days I was having, the mental health issues. And this coming week is only a 4 day week, and then I have the week after off. And while I would like to be making the money, it's still kind of going to be nice to have like a bit of a break to gather myself and everything. and practice more self care. But thank you very much for watching. Bye.